Brian Schofield joins us now with a look at the forecast. Is it love? I think it's just called stealing.
Yeah, Mom wouldn't accept that. No.
Write out a card.
Yeah. Keep it simple.
Right.
Let's keep weather simple,
Okay.
too. You're like, okay, we know it's hot today, hottest day so far, not so much the next few days. That's really the simple forecast. Let me show you. I want to show you currents again because truly there's so many hot spots around that you won't see tomorrow looking as hot. And you can see some of those numbers. Marysville, 93. That's a current temperature right there. Even Placerville, out to Placerville in the 90s. So what a smoking day, right? To have all those 90s show up, and it's not even summer. It feels like summer-like weather. Come back to Auburn, you can see 86 degrees. Really a warm day all the way around. But in general, here's what we're looking at. Looking at the monitor, it's tomorrow that the numbers start to come down again. And I think you folks will appreciate that the numbers come down each day, but then we do bring them back up again. But that's not so bad right there. So bottom line for us is we've got a new weather maker in the works, and that's the one that cools us down. This little spin right there, a nice cold system, high pressure weakens, moves out toward the east. This will be the next weather maker. Thing is, just like this heat wave, it doesn't last very long either. So we quickly get back up into the 90s for this time of year, and you'll see that in the next 7 days. But let me show you the next few days just so you can get an idea of what's going on. So right at the numbers, not as warm as, well, today. But we're still calling for 90 degrees here in the valley, 94 obviously to end off the day today. We haven't even seen 90s this year. We almost did over the weekend, but we ended off with 89 degrees. But either way, we're seeing those numbers. But we're seeing more 80s pop up than anything else. So that's certainly quite a bonus to see the numbers come down a little bit more. And really across the board, that's exactly what we're going to see. Out to areas that we're seeing middle to upper 80s, getting down to just that 80-degree mark. You know, when you go all the way to the upper elevations, you start seeing those numbers that in the upper elevations that are near 80. Yeah, there's some troublesome weather, and even upper 80s too. But Stockton upper 80s instead of lower 90s and middle 90s is what we've been seeing. If you get farther south down to Fresno today, there's some triple digits all the way down south, but close enough by that we didn't have to see those temperatures here. But let me show you the next 7 days. I want you to get an idea of what is brewing across the valley. And essentially what we're looking at are temperatures that come down, but they come back up again. But I don't know. I kind of like the way they're working their way. Only 90s show up again. After that, then maybe we'll be back into the 80s in a pattern. Computer models actually hinting that we might actually even pull in to the north of us a quick shower on these days. And with a cold front coming on through the area, you'll notice the temperatures come down. You'll see the cloud cover, but you might not get any of that rain. But once again, pretty warm conditions across the board. As we get into Tuesday, I'm going to bring this number down to about 90 degrees for tomorrow. So I suspect that we're going to be doing pretty well as we get into the next few days. This came on quickly, and it'll drop off quickly, just like that 7 days.
By the way, you never look so good. You needed a bigger stage.
I never look so
more
good.
Toys.
Oh, is that?
And I'm just blown away by
this. This is glued to me. I'm taking this home.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'm taking the mics too. So yeah, a lot of good stuff here.